Hello everyone. Welcome to this Bold Reports tutorial. In this video, I will guide you through the steps of adding the report viewer control to your Blazor WebAssembly application. If you want to elevate your Blazor WebAssembly application with powerful reporting capabilities, the Bold Reports report viewer control is the ideal solution. It provides interactive report viewing, allowing users to filter data, drill down, and use parameterized reports. Users can easily export reports to formats like PDF, Excel, and Word and customize them. It includes advanced visualization tools like charts, maps, and gauges. Additionally, pagination, sorting, and real-time rendering ensure a smooth experience when handling large datasets. To render RDL reports in the Blazor WebAssembly app, you will need to set two key API properties. They are the Reporting Service URL API, which interacts with server-side report processing, and the Report Path API, which sets the path of the report to be rendered. I have already installed the .NET SDK on my machine. Let's start by creating a new Blazor WebAssembly application using this command and naming it Report Viewer App. After creating the application, I will show you how to initialize the report viewer in the project. In this section, I will integrate JavaScript controls by creating an Interop file to initialize the report viewer with basic parameters. First, I need to set the report service URL and report path API properties to render the reports from the specified path. I will create a new folder named Data. And within it, create a class file called boldreportvieweroptions.cs. Next, I declare the report viewer app.data namespace and define the Bold Report Viewer Options class. This class contains the report path and the report service URL properties, which will configure the report viewer component within the Blazor WebAssembly application. Here, Report Viewer App specifies the name of the application. I create a scripts folder within the www root directory to hold the necessary script files. Inside this folder, create a JavaScript file named boldreportsinterop.js. In this file, I add the render viewer function to invoke the Bold Report Viewer JavaScript control within the project. Now, I need to reference the scripts and the style sheet. I use CDN links to reference the report viewer scripts and style sheet, though you can also use local scripts and themes. Next, open the index.html file located in the www root folder. In the head section, add the CDN links with the reference to the boldreportsinterop.js file to enable the JavaScript reporting controls. Now, to invoke the Web API from the controller on the client side to display the report, I open the home.razor file located in the Pages folder. Add the Microsoft.js interop and Microsoft.ASP.NET Core.components namespaces by replacing the existing code. And inject the IJS runtime. These are used to invoke the JavaScript function from the Blazor component. Additionally, I add the report viewer app.data namespace, in which report viewer app is the name of the application. Next, I create a div element, which acts as the container for the rendered report on the client side. I assign the ID attribute to this div element as the value report viewer. The ID attribute uniquely identifies the HTML element. I also use the style attribute to add inline styles, setting both the width and height of the div. Inside the auth code, I create an instance of the Bold Report Viewer Options class and initialize the render report viewer method. In this method, assign values to the report service URL and report path properties. Then, add the invoke void async method to invoke the render viewer JavaScript function asynchronously. The report service URL, set to localhost, indicates that the service is running locally on the same machine as the application. The API/report viewer path is the API endpoint for the report viewer service. I have included a link to a video about using the ASP.NET Core Web API reporting service in this video's description. Next, I add the onAfterRender method within the it code, which is called after the report viewer component has been rendered. Now, everything is ready to run the application. So, I run this command and URL is generated. I copy the URL, load it in the browser, and as you can see, the sales order details report is successfully rendered. In this video, I have walked you through the process of adding the report viewer control to a Blazor WebAssembly application. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel for more tutorials like this. Thanks for watching.